That was enough for the beginning. Um, hey, welcome to Starfield. Sorry about last night, yesterday night, this morning? Eh. After I got home from work yesterday, I kind of passed out. I was a lot more tired than I thought I was. I kind of, I just completely conked out. I literally just woke up at 6 a.m. this morning and it was like, oh, fuck. Because I looked at the time and I'm like, yeah, I missed my stream last night. So I do apologize. Hopefully that won't happen again. Honestly, I will say tomorrow is probably going to be fucking hell at work since it's a holiday. Let me actually check my schedule tomorrow. What am I working tomorrow? Because I know it's a holiday, so I get double pay, which will be nice. But, yeah. I don't know what hours I work tomorrow at all. Let me see if my work app's even going to let me in to find out. What do I work? 11:15 to 7:45. Okay. Afternoon shift. I can do that. I'll get home around 8. I'll stream as soon as I get home. But, hey guys. We're back for more. Small update. I just released the first and second episodes of Starfield as a little oopsie gift. The first one aired this morning, like really early this morning, and then the second one just went live on YouTube. These are like sectioned up parts of day before yesterday's stream. So if you missed it and want to get caught up on what happened, I have parts 1 and 2. 3 and 4 will go live tomorrow and the next day, the 4th and 5th, at 10 a.m. each day. And I plan on having a 10 a.m. daily schedule release for every single episode of Starfield from here on forward until I either get so fucking burned out on Starfield or I finally beat the game, at least once. I'm definitely going to do more because I want to make different characters with different builds, melee, ranged. Maybe I focus on one type of gun. Maybe I focus on a shitload of actual space combat, and I don't focus on much ground combat. Maybe. I don't really know. Maybe I'd be a pirate, man. I don't know. Point is, from here on forward, I'm going to try and have on YouTube a daily release schedule. So if you don't want to sit through this whole 10 hours, 5-hour stream, if you want to just catch a daily episode, about an hour long each, is as close as I'm going to be narrowing them down for now. My second playthrough, I might see about possibly trying to cut them down to 30-minute chunks. It's just having absolutely no idea about the pace of the game and how long each mission can take. I can't really find a good balance to find sections where I can actually cut them down into smaller chunks. So, for future reference, hour-long episodes every day at 10 a.m. CST. At least I think it's based on CST. I don't really know what YouTube uses. But 10 a.m. somewhere in that area, we should have daily episodes going live on YouTube, which is YouTube.com/ShiftyMcSwifty, I think. I don't know if I have a custom URL yet, but if you type in Shifty McSwifty, the channel will pop up, same as Twitch here. Anyway, enough waffling on. Let's get into more Starfield. Kind of continue where we left off. Because I haven't even made a second character yet. I'm really tempted to kind of see what else I can do. Although I don't think I've reached a point in the game where there's enough branching to really see that yet. Because I know the beginning story is very one-directional, I think. Who knows? Maybe there's some other stuff I can do. But last I checked, I gotta go talk to these prissy little fuckers about joining my little coalition and getting them to give me their access code so I can go access this xenobiology shit. I could take a break on that, and I could go focus on what I think is the main storyline with those weird space parts. But I can't tell if this is a main story mission or not, so I'm gonna go do it. I really hope this is side content. This feels kind of like its main story material, but I really can't tell. So we're just gonna blunder our way through this and just have as much fun as possible. So we're gonna head over here to the Freestar Collective, and we're gonna go see what we can do.
At the memorial, you know, to pay our respects.
Oh yeah. Is there anything else you need? Okay, no, there isn't.
Time to go.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on.
I know there was something about sneaking into her house or some shit.
I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective.
Okay, I don't really care. I also have all these missions I can do. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, these aren't actually, oh, these are faction missions. Oh. Oh. Wow, I never bothered to really check this stat to see if this was actually like a thing or not. Oh, so it is a faction mission. Huh. Interesting.
But you lead, and I'll follow.
Okay. Honestly, I kind of wish I hadn't seen that.
All that security, and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Official business? Talk to the ambassador.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment? What are you? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
I like all these options hilariously. I really want to pick this one for comedic reasons, but I'm not gonna like save horror where I just go back and do each option. I want to be honest, honestly. Like, I really want to be honest. But I kind of wish there was an option saying that it isn't them that needs access, it's us. Because technically, we're the ones that want access. It's not even the UC. They didn't originally want access to it. They even wanted to deny us. It was actually us that brought it up. Me and that other lady.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go? You're really gonna push this? All right.
Ooh.
I'll give you one chance. One.
It worked.
Understood.
Wait.
I'm listening.
Cool.
I suppose you're right. Our job and our responsibility.
I don't want to be aggressive. Wait, why are these so aggressive?
It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly.
That has a very low chance of succeeding. I don't want to do that.
Oh, I
Shit.
understand precisely what's at stake here. The balance of galactic peace. Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer is not changing. The UC is just gonna have to find another way. Now, I presume you can see yourself out.
Damn it, I really wish I'd invested in the, persuasion. Yeah, because I'm not even close to leveling up right now. You know what? I kinda... Okay, this is the one time I'm gonna do this. I really, really didn't want to do this, I'll be honest. Okay, I'm gonna go do another mission, get the persuasion skill, and come back, because I already planned on getting it. It's just I haven't had enough missions to level up one more time to unlock the persuasion skill, which is... Where was it? It wasn't... It was over here in physical. It was under... No. Social. It was... Persuasion. It's only a 10% increase, but that 10% can mean a lot when it's to those, like, early level ones. It's not quite like 50, where I'm, like, king of persuasion, but I know it'll help. I don't think bribery would be the solution here. Yeah, and there's no way I'm going to get a high enough level to unlock any of these later skills anyways. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go do some of these side quests. Like, maybe I'll go to this other... Actually, I know what I can do. There was a mission here where I'm being asked to... where is it? I think it's this one. I want to do this. It's another faction mission for the Vanguard, but it's part of the Crimson Fleet quests. And I kind of want to go do that before I start doing friends like these, because I feel like the extra levels could help me with the persuasion checks I need, and I'd much rather try and aim towards doing the, doing a, like, persuasion-based, instead of having to do the backhanded, like, stuff, as I feel like that fits my character a bit more.
For the job? I've got no idea.
So I'm going to try and aim for that. So this will be the one time where I'm actually going to reload a save. Otherwise, I don't see myself doing it. again.
I wanna learn how to play.
I just don't want to resort to that kind of tactic. I much rather try and aim for a more diplomatic approach.
Greetings, Captain.
Captain?
Escape trajectory plotted.
I do need to check control bindings real quick. And check real quick how to select. Okay, it's E. I figured it was. And I need to also check and see if there are any kind of ways to do like toggle aim or not, or like remove toggle aim. So I don't know if there are any controls they haven't actually like mentioned that I'm missing. Because I haven't quite looked through this list before. These are all ship builder, ship info. Interesting. There are some of these I haven't seen before. Let me check controls and see if there's a way to change my, like my ADSing to being non... What do you call it? It doesn't seem like accessibility, maybe? Oh. Wait, it's already a toggle. Why is this... Hold on. Let me get into space and see how this functions. Because by default, it already is a toggle, and I hate it.
Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Okay, let me go back here to settings, accessibility, off. Oh, it fixed it. That's weird. I'm not a fan of the sneaking being, like, toggle, but I can get away with this.
I can't wait to be back on solid ground again.
Okay, so at least this is fixed again, so I can actually hold the aim, which was quite annoying for me. Okay, so...
Grav jump complete.
Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Cool beans, let's see what this mission's all about.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Should probably check my inventory and see if I'm still overburdened. I don't remember if I ever dumped my inventory. A little bit. What do I have in here? Mostly... Okay. Most of this doesn't even have weight, so I don't have to be worried about any of that. It's the resources that's going to take up a lot of my space.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Let me head back on the ship and then dump my inventory back on the ship.
How much longer before we arrive?
Okay, yeah, that dumped my weight down a little bit. Throwables, these don't really have much weight to them. Dump this off. Peril, a little bit of weight to them. I don't need this. I don't need this. Don't need that. That would be nice, but it has a lot of weight to it, and I think I like the carry capacity better. So I'm just going to dump both of these. The spacesuits, I definitely need to dump. I'm going to keep... I think I want to dump this one, because it does have better physical protection, but this one gives me better physical protection when I'm low on health. So, like, it amps up how, like, it reduces how much damage I take as my health goes down. So while it has lower, I can stack this with another thing with bolstering to give me like plus 200 energy resist and physical. And they also help with airborne and radiation. It just won't help as much with EM, but it's still at a 50, so I'm going to dump this. And then packs. I prefer the skip pack anyways. And then helmet. Is there a helmet in here that gives me... No. Okay, so right now I think I'm going to stick to this. And then my overall carry is 77 with everything I'm wearing. And then weapons. Let me dump some of my weapons as well. So I don't need this. I don't need this. I think I'm good to drop the Grendel for now, because I have this drumbeat. But they do all use different ammo types. So it could be nice to have the extra weapon on hand. I think I'm going to get rid of this, because this one doesn't actually kill. Just trying to find ways to, like, drop my weight right now. Luckily, none of this has any weight to it. Most of my remaining weight is probably medical. So I think I'm good to go.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am...
Oh, I'm supposed to talk to you.
...with the results.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? All right. This way, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
I'm also going to switch the weapon I have currently equipped because I don't have any ammo for it. Instead, I think I'm going to try and use this. Let's see how much ammo I have for it. None. Okay, that's perfect. What about this? Oh yeah, I have plenty of ammo for this.
Pardon.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd like to brief you on the mission, so please, pay attention. Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDef. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. It appears he certainly picked the right person for the job. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDef's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, I would have told Commander Tuala to send someone else. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
Okay.
As you were.
So I come talk to you. You look very fine.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? You better make it, because Commander Akande cashed in all his chips to get this operation off the ground. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. Yes, of course. And your actions will be duly noted in your records. I'll see to that personally. Speaking of which, that reminds me of something else you need to know. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea.
I like that.
All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Won't my ship be scanned?
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Aww. I wanted to double up my payment, damn it.
Hello.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go become a pirate. Temporarily, of course.
Captain, greetings.
Right. Let's get this crate into space.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Wait, Sidonia on Mars? Oh, it is. Ha. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Here, I have something for you. You're welcome. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know. I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. It's been a while. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.
Thoughtful. Interesting. Cool.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak a kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything. How nice.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
It is illegal to transport plant or animal life to Mars without going through official UC channels or our trade authority partners.
Mars is ripe with resources, which means...
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy. Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen
I like
up,
him.
because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual? You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn money, and I want this guy to remember who he screwed over. Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Sounds fun.
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis.
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good? Yeah? Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
I'm a miner for Deimos. It's not what I was hoping for out of life. But here I am. Yeah, it's a lousy company. It pays me a salary. But I depend on the profit-sharing bonuses to keep food on the table for my family. Hey, now wait a second. Just because things are tough, and I might be spending my afternoons at the Spear, it doesn't mean I don't care about my family. Adler doesn't get to judge me. No, he's just a low-life pirate who thinks he can push everyone around. What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money. Sure. I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. Well, I might be able to cash in a few of my Deimos shares. Oh, come on!
Are you kidding?
This isn't about money. It's about making an example out of me. I know Adler's paying you to lean on me. So, you're just doing your job.
The fact that I had those options means you definitely had the money.
I've got nothing left. Okay? If I give you the last of my credits, my family starves. I can't afford to do that. I won't do that.
How many credits do I even have? You know what? 3,000 credits is nothing.
Really? You'd do that for me? Wow. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. For everything. And don't worry. I'll never borrow anything from Adler again. I promise.
Yeah, what is it?
How many credits do I have? Oh. I have 50,000. That's like piss change for me. Okay, yeah, I can afford this.
Watch out for the robots.
I guess this'll work. I almost won that fucking check, though. That persuasion check. I was so close to just getting the money and giving it to Adler. It was such an easy one, too, damn it. I should have just gone for the other one.
Mine intakes all taps.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? If you haven't figured that out by now, then maybe you aren't cut out for our line of work. That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Nice. I made about 2,800 out of that, I think. Yeah, 2,800. I think I'm gonna leave her at the ship, though. For needing to do stealth, I can't have her tailing me. So I think I'm gonna start operating solo without her.
Yes?
Let's wait till we're on the ship.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you. Captain, hello. How can I be of assistance?
Okay, that's all I have you holding.
Goodbye.
Shit, what gear do I have her holding?
Move on.
This gives me a chance to finish a slate I've been reading.
Hey.
Feel free to take the scenic route.
Feel free to drop some stuff into my bag.
Oh, mostly weapons, ammo, a lot of resources. Got it.
I'll only carry the good.
Oh, I just took everything. Okay, let me dump everything I
Talk to you
can
later.
back into here. Let's start with resources. Ah, max capacity. Got it. I guess I can dump the rest on her for now.
You've got something for me? Let's see what you've got.
Crap, I forgot I had her holding most of my useless, stuff. Sort by weight and then start dropping stuff. Let's see if there's anything I can do for my research first. Offload some resources that way. Nice. Okay, I think that's like everything I can work on right now. So everything else I'm just gonna dump on her.
I'm listening. Bring me anything useful?
And then I think I'll hold on to the rest.
So long.
Oh, let me also tell her to stay here.
Can I help? Okay, but I have to say.
Okay, cool. Time to fly solo.